Hello everybody and a good day to you all. Today I am talking about Billions, Season 2, Episode number 4, The Oath. This episode is directed by Noah Emmerich. And just like we have a lot of things going on. I mean, you have a story with Wendy Rhodes, and she's pretty much checking out a new person who might have opportunity to go into space, seeing she's ready mentally. You got that going on. And you have Chuck and you have Bobby. They face off this episode right here, and it was beautiful. But the thing on this episode that got me excited was pretty much the showdown between Bobby and Chuck. Now, usually when I watch this show, I'm pretty much always rooting for Bobby. Bobby seems to be the most charming one. He's the most interesting character, and you pretty much want to follow him all the time. And Chuck usually comes off as the guy who's pretty much not quite sure what he's doing, but he wants to take down this guy, but he just goes after him any way he possibly can, just scrambling around, and he usually fails. Yeah. Because every strategy he has never really works out for him. Because he's not really thinking a lot of things all the way through. He's just mostly reacting to things, and he's acting out on his emotions instead of thinking it out. Because he's a very smart man. He's an intelligent man, very capable. Is the reason why he is where he is. But his feelings toward Bobby, his personal feelings toward Bobby, clouds his judgment, and it makes him just react and lash out instead of planning it all the way through, and then he messes up, and then things go bad, and that's why his career is on the line. But Chuck has been doing a lot of things differently. First of all, he was studying martial arts. And when his instructor got him in another chokehold and told him that you pretty much barreled right into that, and you need to change your strategy, something finally clicked in Chuck's head. That the things he's been doing has not been working out. He needs to change his approach. And that's what he did. And this episode right here is usually going on Bobby's side, but no. This time the tide has turned, and now Chuck, he got a win. And I have to say, it was beautiful. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. I mean, not only did he get an upper hand on Bobby, he also was going after Lawrence Boyd, right? But instead of just doing his regular strategy, regular plan like he was doing, he changed his approach, and now he got Lawrence working with him. Like, what? The guy he was chasing after, now he got him on his side. And his right-hand man, Brian, who was thinking about pretty much turning against them, and working with Oliver Dake, another official who's trying to take down Chuck. But when Brian saw what Chuck did, it made him change his mind and made him stay more loyal. So everything was coming up roses for Chuck, and I had to say I loved it a whole lot. Because usually I'm rooting for Bobby all the way through. I'm rooting for Bobby all the time. All the time Bobby. But this time, this episode right here made me root for Chuck. And it felt good. It's amazing. You got these two amazing characters. Both flawed. Both of them make a lot of mistakes. Both of them do a lot of things that may not be quite legal. But they're interesting characters. And when you have these two alpha males in the same room, they're not fighting each other physically, but the way they go at each other is just beautiful. Wow. And the person who gets the MVP award is Chuck's lawyer, Ira Skirmer, who's played by Ben Schickman. Now, Ira asked Bobby a question that he could not answer, and he put him in a place of invulnerability. Vulnerability. And it made Bobby look weak. He did. So if he answered the question, he would look weak. And that's something Bobby would not want to do. And you can see the Chuck's face like this, like brighten up like this. Oh my gosh, I got him. I got him. And Bobby had no defense against it. No defense. Because see, the reason why I'm rooting for Chuck this time, because Bobby had an opportunity to pretty much change his whole image. Now, he had Richard Thomas made an appearance on the show. Richard Thomas made an appearance on the show. If you know Richard Thomas, he played John Boy on the Waltons. Now, I can't remember what his name is on this show, what it was, but I'm just going to call him John Boy for now. So, John Boy had been trying to approach Bobby for a long, long time. And since Bobby's in trouble right now, he's trying to change his image, he decided to meet up with John Boy. I mean, that's not his name, but that's what I'm calling him. So, John Boy decided to help Bobby by doing a lot of work that's going to do a lot of charities, going to get rid of a lot of his money to help out for a lot of good causes. Which make Bobby look like pretty much like a saint. Instead of Bobby going through with it, because he wants to buy an NFL team, instead of Bobby going through with it, he had pictures taken to make it look like he was going to do this. So he played the man who actually was going to help him in his career and in life, and then it ended up biting him in the butt. So I couldn't feel sorry for him. Like, you cannot. The man here is trying to help you, and if you do this, it will help you out so much. But he'd rather screw himself. He'd rather just take a picture with him and make it look like he's doing the right thing than actually do the right thing. And then when his actions caught up with him and then turned against him, now you're acting all surprised. Well, too bad, buddy. You messed up. And that's why Chuck got a win. And like I said before, I enjoyed it a whole lot. Now, I don't know how long this win going to last. I don't know if the tide's going to turn again. But for now, I enjoyed this episode a lot. If you haven't watched the Billions, leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought about it. And if you have seen this episode, leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought about it. Well, that's pretty much all I got to say about that. So give my channel a big like, hit the thumbs up, boom, and subscribe to my channel and share. I would appreciate it, like I always say in my dreams and real life. I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, peoples.